we will wait for them to turn green, and green they go. Gaze off to a flyer, as is Jordan Saru. Toe-to-toe with Christopher Blevins in the centre of your screen as they head out onto the start loop. Fast, frenetic start. Yeah, the start loop designed to narrow the herd, but it is a chunky start loop here, some big features on it. So Schwartzbauer, as ever.
Yeah, and that's really that first climb where they are almost right. Oh, Blevins down.
Blevins is down. Chris Blevins goes down early here in Araxá. The handlebars are pointing along the wrong way. Riders getting caught up behind him. Watch the right-hand side of your screen.
Oh, he hit the pole.
Oh, struggling for position with Litcher, I think it was. Oh, no, it is a very, very different race, Henrik.
Now we go over the curb and on really high speed, and
he's the last rider in the race.
So nervous, so intense. The battle for position early in this race, it's a key point. Bad news for Blevins. Long way.
It.
We haven't seen the overall points leader down and out. Look at the riders. He's going to have to get through if he wants to get back to the front of this race. They're all off and running as we expected at the bottom of this climb, where the track narrows, and Christopher Blevins, you can see him in the top of your screen there, is going to have to cut through all that. There's Matthias Flukiger.
Wow, he had a good start.
Jordan, is that Jordan Saru?
Yeah, Jordan Saru,
trials in his way up that climb.
Like Koretzky does as well with the number 2 on his bike.
Flukiger has come from 25th, buried in the back.
Look at the carnage here.
Martin Viduarre as well.
Sebastian Finney over here.
Well, we thought the elite women's race was eventful.
Gunnar Holmgren in the lime green.
Absolutely carnage.
Valero from Spain. Yeah, carnage over there.
And just as we've seen throughout the weekend, there is a front group. Matthias Flukiger did not compete in that short track race yesterday. Got a doctor's note. Wasn't feeling quite at his best, but he's at the front of this race. Flukiger, Schwartzbauer.
Pushing hard, Matthias Flukiger.
Flukiger is charging.
Everywhere.
You can see more gaps in between the riders. That's a sign.
Yeah. This group is still way too big to ride together like that on the more technical parts of the course.
Blevins is up in 68th position, so he's currently 1 minute and 8 back off the front of the race. Martin Viduarre on the left-hand side of your screen there in the Chilean jersey.
Viduarre now leading. Schwartzbauer, Nino Schurter, Victor Koretzky.
Outside line to Nino, carrying some speed into the steeper part.
Is this an attack already of Viduarre this
Looks
early
like
in the race? Yeah, he's pushing hard at least.
He's looking good out there. The Chilean rider. Viduarre's gap.
He's
going. A little bit.
Yeah, beginning to look chunky.
But Martin Viduarre leading.
Over the gap. Yes, best style from Viduarre. That will delight this packed little final climb.
Yeah, he's so famous here in Brazil too.
9 seconds now.
Yeah,
so
he's opening.
This is working for Viduarre.
8:37, the fastest lap time so far. Yeah, amazing.
He must have an early checkout at the hotel.
Yeah, he's going long.
To take his flight.
Viduarre taking flight here in Araxá.
16 seconds.
Sam Gaze now takes up the chase. So if you want a big engine to do a bit of chasing, that man has perhaps got the biggest of them all, Sam Gaze. Known more as a short track specialist, but can do it in the cross-country Olympic as well.
They split the group apart.
You see the speed of Gaze up here, like that.
And the power.
Full power.
Look at that. Schurter has just got Schurter's got the tow rope out, you know. He's just sticking to the back of Gaze, and that's enough. Over the river gap, and now they will head back around the lake, and looking like, as Bart predicted, they may well come back together here.
You see how hard Avandat is having to work just to chase, sprinting back on. Just sees Cannondale teammates and Andreasen just making contact with the back. That'll put 2 Cannondales in the front.
Andreasen, as I said earlier, looking like a different rider in 2024. He's changed up some things, coaching and where he's based, and looks like it's paying dividends.
Back to the leading group. Becoming a bit bigger. Charlie Aldridge is in a group as well. Yeah, they came back together. Adrian Brachy, Filippo Colombo, they all came back.
There is Andreasen at the front now. What can Simon Andreasen do at the front of this race in Araxá, the 246th cross-country UCI World Cup race?
And Andreasen as well, he was just a little bit off the pace in the first couple of laps, which may be helpful. You know, he didn't have to go with that kind of that Viduarre first lap and try and keep up. He's just done his own thing.
There's Koretzky now.
Yeah, Koretzky always there, second or third place constantly.
Andreasen putting the hurt on Koretzky.
Yes. Jordan Sarrou, Filippo Colombo, Adrian Brachy.
Koretzky round the outside. This is the bottom of the climb where things get nibbly. And you can see it's basically just powder. The dirt there, baked by the sun.
Yeah, it's becoming very loose.
Josh just saying that the sun dipping slightly. It's kind of right in the riders' faces for the second half of the lap. So those who binned off the eyewear maybe regretting it slightly. Just those.
Now Jordan Sarrou is coming to the front, second place behind Simon Andreasen.
Andreasen looking, combination of two things. He's looking really strong, but smooth.
Now Koretzky goes around Andreasen, looks over, lets him by. This is the first we've really seen, 178 beats per minute for Simon Andreasen up that climb. And I just wonder if Koretzky is going to try and build a wee move here.
It looks like that.
Koretzky attacks on the climb. Victor Koretzky up this punch. Simon Andreasen digs deep to go with him, as does Jordan Sarrou, as does Alan Haverly. And there is Colombo going with them as well. And look at the gap from Koretzky back to Simon Andreasen.
Sarrou is there. Alan Haverly, Filippo Colombo.
Koretzky.
Yeah, he's not holding back, but he's going to have to take this effort. He's going to have a small gap. Once we hit the flat, he's going to have to keep the power.
And look at this power on that climb. Out of the saddle, from the bottom to the top.
Let's go, 10 seconds, go up the top.
I'm seeing 10 seconds back to Jordan Sarrou in second place. Koretzky, can he do what he did in Ligier last year?
Two more laps. Jordan Sarrou, Simon Andreasen, Alan Haverly, Filippo Colombo.
Andreasen's in second, Sarrou's in third, Colombo's in fourth. So Andreasen is 11 seconds now behind Koretzky, according to the latest split times.
It's been a long time ago that Simon Andreasen is so strong.
Yeah, it's great to see him back at the front, previous junior world champion, but it's taken him a while. He was good, and then he's just the last couple of seasons. We saw the end last year at Montserrat. That was the first time he broke into the top 10 in a long time. So he finished last season strong and started off strong again this year.
Perfect timing of Victor Koretzky.
But this is definitely one of these sections and one of the courses. The faster you ride, the smoother it gets, the easier it gets.
Just pulled over to the middle line there at the last minute. Bike stuck. It worked over the gap now. And now onto this climb in front of the crowd for the penultimate time. A lot of that crowd have moved towards the finish arena now as this race heads towards its end. There's the chasing pack at the same shot. Oh, but Koretzky stalls up that climb.
He lost a few seconds over there.
And more importantly, that may have just knocked his rhythm at the start of this long descent where you need every ounce of speed. Let's watch that again.
Yeah, just his rear wheels
just too aggressive. Got a little bit greedy there on the
too much
exit.
weight on his front wheel. 12 seconds. One more lap if you're crossing the line.
So I think it's this point now, Koretzky, it's almost in your mind. You'd be counting down how many efforts you've got left.
Final
1, 2,
lap.
5, 6 efforts left before you win.
Final lap for Victor Koretzky. Specialized Factory Racing heading for the double.
Wow, Filippo Colombo now
Yeah.
leading here this chasing group.
Look, 16 seconds the gap to this man, Victor Koretzky. They are coming up to
And
Koretzky
if
now.
they feel it, they will show it.
Jordan Saru,
Filippo Colombo looks strong to me now.
Yeah,
Same lap time for Filippo Colombo and Victor Koretzky. Equal in strength.
but Koretzky putting that really fast 8:30
7
lap,
seconds.
but
Look, they're in the same shot. All of a sudden, they're in the same shot.
Yeah.
Filippo Colombo has found something late in the day here in Araxá, and he's bringing Simon Andreasen 6. Oh, and Alan Haverly and Jordan Saru with him. Bart, there's a lot on this. If Victor Koretzky wins
He has
this,
to hold on and being first position at the top of the climb. And there's still a bit to go. First he's...
oh,
Whoa.
something wrong with the bike. Koretzky
Whoa,
looks
with the
down.
drivetrain.
Koretzky looks down.
The
Drivetrain
chain off.
issues. The chain is off the
chain
chain
off.
ring. Filippo Colombo rides past him. Andreasen rides past him. Drama here in Araxá.
Oh,
Simon Andreasen now who is leading the race.
That all just felt too straightforward towards the end of this one.
And also the fans here at the finish line, they could see it. And we could hear it.
I was just about to
Colombo.
tell you
What
that,
went wrong?
I was just about to tell you that if Koretzky got to the line, he'd equal your wins tally in XCO.
but it's Colombo.
I don't think
from
it's going to happen.
Andreasen. Happily.
Look at him come back now, Victor
yeah,
Koretzky. From the depths of despair with that chain off, passes Saru.
So we have 5 guys, the last main climb of the race. Who would have thought that?
What a weekend of racing in Araxá. Victor Koretzky.
But Filippo Colombo, he's pushing hard.
Yeah.
He's leading into this descent.
There was the smallest
I think
shake
he
of the
is.
head, and now Saru goes past Koretzky. I think Koretzky's had enough here.
It looks like he lost his confidence. He's looking
Looking
again to his
down,
drivetrain.
maybe that Bluetooth shifting, maybe there's a problem. Filippo Colombo and Simon Andreasen and Alan Haverly currently looking like they're going to go toe-to-toe for the win here.
And we've got this short kick now. The pain's going
There
to be
comes
there. Andreasen.
Andreasen and Filippo Colombo and Alan Haverly.
Koretzky still in the race. Very close together.
We have that last climb. Still the steep
that
section.
punchy
That's the
climb for the
last
short
one to
track.
attack.
It may well all come down to that because there isn't a bad descender in this group.
It's like a short track now. Last
And
lap of
then
a short track race.
We have that lap of the lake to finish things off. Andreasen, definitely the aerial expert in amongst this little lot.
But Simon Andreasen is looking strong as well.
And I think Colombo's in the best position. I'd want to be leading into that
Is he
climb.
overtaking?
Oh,
Filippo Colombo, yes he does.
Simon Andreasen, mid-air overtake at the front of the elite men's
Is
race.
this a decision?
Koretzky still on the box here in third at the minute. Alan Haverly's with him. Let's see what that's.
Andreasen.
But look at Andreasen here.
Andreasen superb up that climb. Heads into that man-made rock section. 174 beats per minute. Colombo's just dropped a few bike lengths as they head into the jumps now.
Andreasen has always been so fast on this section. Can he get a gap before the flat?
All those years, all that promise. Is Simon Andreasen about to deliver here in Araxá, Brazil for Cannondale Factory Racing? It's not going to be all specialised factory racing by the look of it.
Filippo Colombo second, Koretzky third. Alan Haverly now in fourth. So it looks like Filippo Colombo's coming back to Simon Andreasen. And also Koretzky, he's still in touch.
Stands on the pedals. Koretzky stands on the pedals and goes now. He's going to have to chase down Colombo, who's going to have to chase down Andreasen as they head back towards the Grand Hotel in Araxá. It's anyone's bike race with only 100 metres to go. Victor Koretzky kicks and digs deep for specialised factory racing. He's now wheel to wheel with Simon Andreasen. Thinks better off it. Checks
It's a short
back.
sprint.
It's a short sprint, crucially, on asphalt. Koretzky goes round the outside of Andreasen. Victor Koretzky. Andreasen leads them on the tarmac. Who's got the sprint to finish off 2 back-to-back incredible weekends in Brazil? Simon Andreasen digs deep. Is this going to be his debut? Elite level cross-country Olympic victory. The Danish rider takes it. What a final to this incredible weekend of racing. Watch this. This is how you do it. What a victory in Araxá. Simon Andreasen is once again a UCI cross-country Olympic World Cup winner. Here's how they finish. Simon Andreasen wins his second UCI World Cup elite level cross-country Olympic ahead of Koretzky, Haverly, Colombo, Sarouge, Schurter, Viduarre, Gaze, Descalu, Avendetto,